The drama presents a village atmosphere that is far from the typical village romance. The village is generally a place that many people dream of without having to see the reality that actually happens in a village. Even so, Turkish dramas that tell the story of a friendly village atmosphere are able to attract many viewers and make dramas popular and achieve high ratings. In today's video, we'll share a list of top 10 best Turkish dramas set in villages. So make sure that you watch the video till the end, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Let's get started. Number 10. New Bride. In New Bride TV series story, you'll explore a family comedy that illustrates different Turkish cultures through the eyes of a foreign bride. Bella and Hazar fall in love with each other, even though they come from different family backgrounds. After 3 years of happy relationship, during their university education, Hazar proposes and Bella gladly accepts his proposal. Without taking their parents' approval, Hazar and Bella get married and start a new life. Bella follows her husband at home and Adana despite her parents' reservations. The story becomes more complicated when Bella's parents also come to Adana to take care of their daughter. Number 9. Nestle. The story of Turkish drama Nestle revolves around the life of a simple girl Nestle who lives in a village. Ozan Ikinisu is a rich and careless guy who lives in a city with his family. Ozan's father sends him to the village as a punishment to live with his aunt Fatima. Nestle's father left her mother when she was very young and married another lady in the city. Nestle hates her father and lives with Fatima Amana. Ozan meets Nestle at Fatima Ama's home and falls in love with her at first sight. Ozan wants to express his love for Nestle, but Nestle is not ready for it. She does not like and has any feelings for him. A guy Rajab who lives in the same village likes Nestle and wants to marry her, but Nestle is not interested in Rajab. Number 8. Black Rose. In Black Rose TV series story, you'll explore a dramatic story of a strong mother who tries to start over a new life after her husband's death. Ebru and Murat had 3 children. One day, the wife Ebru receives the news that her husband has disappeared by falling into river in Halfeti, his hometown. From that moment, her life changes radically. She finds out that her husband has lost all family assets and mortgaged his assets. Ebru moves to Halfeti to find her husband's body. There, she's alone and without money. She also discovers that her husband had a first wife. In that place, he will have to deal with Kendall, the family firstborn, who was always jealous of Murat because he wanted to be the sole heir of the family. However, Kendall does not have a child who can continue with his legacy since the only one he has is disabled. Ebru will also meet Baran, her first child with Murat, who was supposedly born dead. Number 7. Let's Go. Mustafa Ali has a wealthy life in Istanbul. He has been living in Istanbul apart from his parents, who live in a small village. After graduating from university, Mustafa Ali refuses to go back to his village, leaves his fiancée in the village and starts a new life in the great city Istanbul. He gets married to the high school society girl Nordstadt and stops going to village after then. Mustafa Ali works so hard to have a wealthy life. He owns a factory and hires many people. His wife and his children enjoy the luxurious life. However, this perfect life comes to end when Mustafa Ali makes wrong decisions and goes bankrupt. He has no choice to leave everything behind and returns to village. Mustafa Ali cannot explain to his family that he has gone bankrupt. Therefore, he just says that he has made a travel plan in family holiday resort. Without explaining what has actually happened, he takes his beautiful wife Nurcan, his playboy son Canberk, and his naive girl Duru and goes to his village. Number 6. Nordstadt. Nordstadt TV series story is a middle-aged Kuzey who returns to his hometown Urdu after 20 years together with his 3 teenage daughters when his wife leaves them and takes all their savings. Nordstadt's story becomes more complicated when Kuzey meets his childhood sweetheart Yildiz, who never gets married. The arrival of Kuzey and his daughter changes the lives of Yildiz too. When she sees Kuzey after many years, Her anger is inflamed. She cannot stand for seeing him around her and wants to send him away no matter what. Number 5. Just Smile. In Just Smile TV series story, you'll explore the life of family who tries to learn how to adjust to life as a commoners in their chauffeur's family. Yasmin is the second daughter of a wealthy family. She's spoiled but manages to become happy at all occasions. When her family has gone bankrupt, she gets dumped by her groom, Cem, on their wedding day. Meanwhile, Sarp returns to Turkey after studying in the United States. He has been in love with Gul, who has studied in the US. Out of pure coincidence, Yasmin and Sarp meet at the bus and find themselves with a simple misunderstanding. Their life becomes more complicated when Yasmin develops some feelings for Sarp, who still loves Gul. Sarp, on the other hand, learns that his love, Gul, is the older sister of Yasmin. Number 4. Lodester. In Lodester TV series story, you will explore the story of Zuhre, who is forced to get married to an old man and brought to Cappadocia for her forced wedding. Zuhre is a young, attractive girl who has a lifetime ahead of her eyes, but her father forcibly marries her for the rich and influential Fikret, who suits her grandparents. On the first night of their wedding, she injures her husband and runs away. The girl is sheltered by a young, brave man, Siyat. A connection is made between two young people, but the people of Karakaya did not intend to leave them alone. Number 3. Green Sea. The series tells the story of warm and sincere people who lived in an Aegean town called Yasıl Ova in the 90s. Yasıl Deniz is a place where announcements are made from the municipal loudspeaker 24 hours a day, where everyone knows everyone and has enough information to gossip about. While the townspeople are working in the fields they call Yasıl Deniz, their only source of entertainment is the town's radio, Ova FM, and the request programs made by radio broadcaster Ismail. In this town, if a person made a request to someone, that person must send it to the other party. Otherwise, there will be no face to go into the world. Of course, these requests are subject to a fee. In addition to being the entertainment of the people, the Fish program is also the biggest source of romance in the love stories that are never missing in the town. The Green Sea is not only the name of the field, but also the name of life for people of Green Plain. Number 2. An Anatolian Tale. The TV series story is about 3 cousins who pursue their dreams and try to achieve the impossible despite all obstacles. Turner is a young inventor living in a small town named Gedili in the middle of the moor. Tanir wants to be successful in order to impress Dilik. At the same time, Ramazan wants to attract a beautiful girl, Asuman, who is the daughter of Mir. Taner and his cousins Visal and Ramazan has been dreaming to build an airplane for years, and they finally managed to build it, and also at the same time they had succeeded to convince a company to see and invest in their airplane. The company decided to send an engineer to the town. The engineer was a surprise name, his childhood sweetheart Dilik. Number 1. Herjai. The TV series story is about an impossible love between Miran and Riyan, who fall in love with each other but are destined to go apart due to the vengeance plan. Herjai is one of the best revenge and romantic Turkish TV series that is starring Akin Okunosu in the role of Miran, who initiates to marry the daughter of Riyan to take revenge to his parents. Without knowing Miran's plan, Riyan falls in love with Miran and thinks that she eventually has found happiness. Meanwhile, Miran is also attracted to Riyan's pureness and develops some feelings towards her, even though he tries so hard to stick to his original plan. I hope you found the video interesting, and if you did, don't forget to like this video, comment down your favorite series from the list, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you soon with a new video. Goodbye.